Welcome to this audio-described introduction to Story of a Sketchbook. Kim is an artist. She is a white woman with shoulder-length fair hair with a green stripe in the right-hand side. Kim is wearing a green hoodie. When we first meet her, she is seated at her desk in her studio, drawing in her sketchbook. This image, combined with close-ups of Kim working on fantastical creatures she has created from her imagination, based on surprising inspirations she finds all around her, repeat throughout the film. At other times, Kim is seated in front of some of her larger-scale puppetry and processional creations. The sketchbook Kim is sharing is incredibly distinct and artistic in its style. Each page has been treated to become a kind of mottled parchment onto which Kim draws using a range of mediums. It adds depth, texture and history to her work. The characters we see are surreal in many ways, stitched together from different things. Cats might have cogs and clockwork components. Rabbits might have dragonfly wings for ears and long sabre teeth. We see Kim using ink pens to create incredibly intricate and detailed pieces of work with characters who radiate energy from the page. I let Kim tell you more.
Yeah, I've always done drawing, like as a kid. I always loved drawing. I remember being sat at my nana and granddad's and I would like copy off Christmas cards. You know, like if you got an old Christmas card that had a mouse on it or something, it's like absolute jackpot because I'll be drawing that. So I just loved drawing from then. I'm inspired by anyone who does really good characters, anybody who paints weird things. The weird things are always the most interesting. Like, it is a total cliche, but if you use your imagination, inspiration can be found anywhere. The book is a field journal of characters that I see out and about, like faces in unusual places. So I make eye contact with them and I can't get away from it. I don't make eye contact that much with people, so I feel like I have a better connection with like some branches or some bricks in a certain way, and I look at them and I'm like, they might have been there for ages and nobody's noticed them, and now it's my responsibility. I need to document them and get them in my book. That's what happens. So a lot of the things have come from stuff I've seen. Some of the stuff I see is behind my eyes, but a lot of it's out in the world already. Just got to notice it. These are the characters that I drew from that the bird gave me with its poo, and they were just really obvious to me. They are backwards walkers. You don't know if they're coming or going. Neither do they really, but they do walk backwards. I drew them with a nest as their body because obviously the bird gave me the inspiration, so it made sense to do that. And this one is the baby, so he walks forwards at the minute, but as he gets older his legs will turn. They're already starting and he will walk backwards. Because I make puppets and hands are quite a theme that I use, like a repetitive theme in my work. So I decided I would do this where it was like shifting the control. So the kind of puppet is suspended above the hand because normal marionettes would be the hand is above the puppet and it controls it. And it's kind of, I like the ambiguity as who's controlling who in this one. I was making an enormous teepee and the technical manager was threading the poles up into this enormous canvas teepee on the floor, and her legs were sticking out and the poles were sticking out a bit, and I just saw this, like in my mind this is actually what I was looking at. So these characters came from that, obviously the legs, and then these are the teepee poles sticking out the top. Most of them are kind of standalone characters. And I'll probably have a bit of a story for each one that we've been thinking about maybe pulling out, maybe doing some children's books with them. That'd be amazing. The style of the illustration brings them all together. I work with a group of people who have become my friends through working with them. Laura Degnan is a filmmaker, and I usually make costumes for her films. And this time she texted me and she said, I'm not sure if it's your cup of tea really, but we need this kind of Book of the Dead, Necronomicon doing, illustrating. We need copyright-free images, so just if you want to say no, that's fine, because I know you do costume. And I was like, you've never asked me to do anything more up my street. Yes, I'm doing that. And then after that, I was like, I've just got loads more ideas, and she only needed 3 double-page spreads. The good thing about drawing characters is that I can decide who they are. And when you watch a film or anything over and over, it's lovely because they're consistent and they're just the same every time, which is really good. I'm not very good with people stuff and how they can be inconsistent. It drives me insane. Like, the autism is just one thing about me. There's many other things, probably more interesting things. It means that I can let myself off. And that doesn't mean make excuses. That means that I've got a reason for doing things the way that I do them. And I'm not awkward or difficult. I just need things to be a certain way. So it just helps me to understand that for myself, but it also helps me explain to other people as well. Like a film out of my book, that would be class, wouldn't it, with the characters? Because I'd love to have the characters in real. Like, it's all right drawing them, but it's not enough sometimes. You just want them in real life as well. Love that.
To see more of Kim's work, please visit greenerlavelle.co.uk. That's GREENERLAVELLE.co.uk. You can also reach Greener Lavelle at facebook.com. With thanks to Disconsortia. Film by Ian Payne.